Uno mas.
Hello there, stragglers.
What is up?
Welcome back.
Stragglers.
Dominic?
Dominic. Yo. Guys, we're at currently 58 subscribers. I just told Jake, and then he was like, hey, we're 58 Doms. And he was talking about the dominance, as opposed to the submissive subscribers. And I thought he was talking about like 50 people named Dominic. And then he was like, all right, where's our group of 58 Dominics? And I was like, oh, none of them are named Dominic. They're just put together, they're named Dominic. Like a unit of Dominic.
It's the Dominic Legion.
But I remember I saw this thing from a rabbit account on Twitter, and it was a picture of like sheltered bunnies, and like they would just post like a bunny a day or something, and it would just be like Skittlefish, and then just showed a picture of like the most derpiest rabbit you've ever seen. But there's this one tweet where it's just like name Bruce, ages 3, and there were like 3 or 4 rabbits in the picture, and then people were just like, which one is Bruce? And then someone replied, none of them are Bruce, just put together they're called Bruce in general. It was something like that.
I think a new goal is to now, if we get like big enough, we gotta recreate that and get like 58 people and just like, this is my friend Dominic. Which one's Dominic?
None of
all
them.
of them are called Dominic.
Technically none of them, but like all of them at the same time. Just like
Y'all gotta like pose like this.
with their hands put together like a businessman.
Yeah.
They all have to wear suits that don't fit them.
Yeah.
And then like when we just like introduce them, like, hello, this is my friend Dominic, they're just like, yes. You just hear a crowd of 58 people going, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good. And they just say everything in unison, like the kids from Kids Next Door.
I love it's like Dominic is not even the most like suave like name too. It's like, yes, this is Dominic. Yeah.
We have one hidden girl in there named Dominique. You have to find her.
You have to find Dominique and you'll get like a prize.
Yeah. Which one is Dominique? And it's just like that stereotypical like meme, which is like, my best friend was a girl this whole time. Like she was always wearing like a hoodie. Her hair was in.
I can't believe I was in love with a woman.
Ew. Icky woman. Ugh.
It's like that fucking Family Guy episode. That like when Chris was like they were on vacation or something, and then he was hanging out with this guy, and then out of nowhere the guy kisses him and he's like, whoa, hang on, I'm not gay or anything. And he's like, no, I'm a girl, and he does like the whole reveal and he's like, oh. Should have been like, oh, nuts.
Yeah. Man. I wish I had a tomboy girlfriend. Who could kick my ass at any point. Why are others so lucky? Man.
I'd want one who could do both.
What?
Do like girly girl and tomboy.
Yeah. I think I prefer tom girl. Mostly.
Tom girl.
I mean tomboy. Most so. I mean, I'm okay with like girly girl, but like I think just like I don't know. I think I would get better along with a tomboy than a girly girl, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Could probably relate more together. Could be like, hey yo, let's go beat that guy's ass. And then we would just go over like Team Rocket going to beat this guy up. You ever see that drawing meme which is like mentally ill boyfriend and he's holding a leash of this girl called mentally ill girlfriend, and then she's holding a leash of this mentally ill cat. So when we played Team Rocket, man.
Yeah.
So, what is going on with our miserable love life this week?
It's been kind of dead for me.
Yep. Yes.
I reached out to one of the 30-year-olds, even though she left me on red. I just asked how everything was going, because I just assumed maybe she's busy. I since she's 30, with kids, and she's very outdoorsy, so it's but I didn't get anything back yet. So it's been kind of quiet. I've gotten, I think I told you, I got one time I messaged a girl and immediately she ended the chat. Immediately.
Oh no.
I was like, what the fuck did I do?
It's it was a match, right?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I get that it wasn't a match, but it was still just you don't even read or anything. As soon as you see the pop up, you're just nope.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Throws her phone after deleting the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake from NerdVibed jump scare. What if anytime you text someone, you're the image of your profile avatar just showed up on their phone, and she's like, Jake from NerdVibed contacted you. Your phone has a virus now.
Haha, straggler.
And anytime there's an image, it's just your face.
That's funny.
That'd be horrifying.
Yeah.
Anytime you text me, it's just I get that same image. I wonder what the noise would be.
But on Wednesday night, I was on Woo Plus. I was doing the Spark game. I finally got a game going.
Yeah.
A match with this woman. Oh, well, I gotta talk about. I played the game a couple of times, and each time, I still have to change my fucking thing. But each time, when we get to the talking part, they always ask where I'm from, and then I'm like, I'm from Massachusetts, and then they go, oh, I'm from Michigan.
Yeah.
And it's oh, and then they just, then it's either they don't match with me or they just quit the game.
Yeah.
when I'm like, oh, I'm from. So it was oh,
I mean,
I really think they got to work on the filters on that game. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, but who's doing it at the same time that lives in 20 miles as you?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, but I did get so I got this game going. We finished up, and then she just chats with me for a little bit. I was just on my way home from work. I was in the car. I was not far from my house. And then she just goes want to talk on the phone? And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. And I was like, well, I just got home. I'm about to have dinner. Would you be ready in an hour or two? And she's like, oh, I'll be up. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll I'll go eat, and then I check my phone, and then I see my phone that has Woo Plus on it, and then she just wrote, I'm getting sleepy, I'm gonna head to bed. And I was like, yeah, no problem, sure, no worries. So then I'm not really thinking much of it. I was procrastinating. I can't believe I'm saying this. I was procrastinating playing Fortnite. Because they're starting a Marvel event today, actually, as of recording, and since I'm not really like fully invested in the Fortnite right now, it's just like, I probably missed a lot of events that'd probably be up my alley that I missed out, so I kind of don't want to miss another one.
Yeah.
So I was, because I have it logged in on my Switch too, so it'd just be easier for me, but I was procrastinating doing that, and then at like maybe like almost 1 a.m. I get a message from her, and she's like, "You still want to call?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I was so glad because everyone was asleep.
Yeah.
I was just like, "Sure." So she drops me her digits, and since this is like kind of a big step for me, like to do immediately, I gave her my old phone number just to be safe, just to, I also checked the area code if it said where she was from. Like I looked up like the state, like the area codes of the state she said she was in, and I saw it. I was like, okay, that checks out, that's good, but again, still be cautious, still use my old number, in case there's any like BS or anything.
Yeah.
So we picked up the phone, she picked up, and we discussed, and I did not tell you any of what we talked about because I wanted to see your live reaction, and I wrote everything down too because I wanted to remember. So I will say off the bat, it went really well. It was a lot better than the phone call I had with the Hinge girl because she was high, but also she just wanted to watch funny videos on Reels. We didn't really talk much.
Lovely.
It was just like we were talking, but then once she pulled out that she can screen share, it was over. When she found out when she figured out how to screen share in Reels, I'm like, yeah, we laughed together and stuff, but it was just like, yeah, it was just.
You just wanted to have like a conversation about us.
Yes.
Like, what are we?
Okay. So these are in no order of just things that happened.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I'll just get like this part of the way before we get. I heard my mom and my sister talking, and I was on the verge of like texting them to like to shut the fuck up, because I was like, oh my god, I'm like, oh no, like, come on now, like, okay. So I'm gonna probably start, because boy, this whole thing was very interesting, and so we kind of talked for a little bit. So she did ask me a lot of questions that she just wanted to get out of the way first. So
she asked you questions?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start off with like, I'm gonna probably start with like lightest to like the most like kind of crazy, I guess you could say. But so we kind of talked about like food and stuff, and she was like, she's like, I love to cook. I mainly cook Cajun, and I'm not really a Cajun. I'm very, but I was right off the bat being like, okay, I'm more into Italian food, but she was like, oh, that's okay. And she's like, I can make really good spaghetti. And I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. But she's just like, and I was just like, are you okay with me being picky? And she's like, yeah, like, she's just like, the only thing would be is just if you, if I cook something that I would just ask you to take a bite. That does not hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And I said, yeah, and I was like, I agree, because you put so much effort into it. And then she's also like, and she also asked, and if I do the dishes. Again, fair enough. If you're going through all the process of
if
cooking.
She's cooking, you should clean,
So, so a couple things. Our distance is kind of long.
Okay.
She's in Louisiana.
Man.
Yeah.
So she, I guess you guys had a conversation about that.
Yeah, we did. So.
Oh man.
I told her I didn't drive but then she was like, she said how okay, but I explained, and but she was okay with that, and she also asked me if she was okay if she didn't work because she has like a disability.
Okay, that might be an issue.
Yeah, maybe. But she explained to me what it was, and I was like, oh, that's so horrible.
Don't know. You don't have to say it.
No, I'm not gonna say
it,
but it was just, I was like, oh my god, I can't imagine, like.
Yeah.
But I told her I was, probably working on that. Like, I asked her if she was working on like getting like disability, and she was like, yeah, I'm working on it. So.
Yeah.
Which I said, yeah, I'm probably working on that as well.
Yeah.
So I did ask if the distance was a bother to her, and she was like, nope, and we kind of had the same agreement that was just like, as long as we talk, FaceTime, whatever, it's all good. Like, which was my stance. So I was like, okay. But she did ask me something very big though.
Okay.
She asked me if we work something out with us, if I was willing to move there. And I told her, like, I have a lot of stuff. Okay, like, and driving there to Louisiana, you know how long that'd take? That'd probably take that'd probably take days.
My sister and her boyfriend had to drive to Texas to move down there, and it took like a week.
Yeah, Louisiana's like right next to that.
Yeah, so it'll probably take you like 6 days, maybe.
Yeah, 6 to 5 days, maybe.
Yeah.
But I was just like, but what I said was, I said, that's a very big thing for me. Because where I am, it's basically my home. I have a lot of attachment for it. So moving there and moving that far would be kind of like a big thing for me. And I said I'd like to visit first. See where you live, see your town, see if I can if I can fit in, like, if I see myself being able to. That would be, and then I would make that decision.
Yeah.
But so she also asked if I was a virgin.
100% baby.
Yeah. And I just was like, I never even went on a date before, and she just kind of did like that. Aww. And then she was like, and what she said she felt special and that she has to change that. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I was starting to get a little like, oh boy, oh.
What, do you come over here and butt fuck me? Take me out to dinner first.
This is probably the one that I told you that I'm like, when I tell you all of this, you're going to tell me to like not screw this up. She also asked, because like I said, she wanted to get all these questions out of the way first. She asked if I was a dom or a submissive.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I don't really know the full answer to that, but I said I'd probably lean more towards the middle. And then
it just depends on the person.
She said she's more submissive, which is like, okay,
Yeah.
And then she also was like, I need to warn you, I have a high sex drive. I was like, no. I was like, oh boy. I was like, oh jeez. But she said it was more like her sex drive was more about like affection and rather than sex. But still just like, oh, okay.
I mean, that sounds good though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She also said I was, very sweet, and that she said she'd kiss me.
Mm-hmm.
And then
where?
I literally, I was so, because if you know me, every time this shit's happened, I hear this, I kind of do like that, kind of like, like kind of thing, and she kind of caught wind of that, and then she was like, on the cheek, and I was like, still,
no, we could kiss me anywhere.
I was like, no, still, like, oh my goodness, like. And then the last thing that I think I wrote down. But she said, I just want to ask you this just to hear your reaction. I was like, oh no. She's just like, what's your size? And then I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no. And I was like, I actually don't know. I was like, I never took a tape measure down there and don't know for sure. And I was like, you asking that? And I was just, because I was like, we're all being honest, this is kind of open, so I was just like, with you asking that, I was like, does size matter? Like, does it? And she's like, no, oh no. And she's like, I just want to hear your reaction. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, again, I was still just so caught off guard. She wanted to ask me another thing that was kind of sexual, and she's like, I can't tell you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know what she wanted to ask me.
Yeah.
She did tell me she tried to be dominant once and it just didn't work out.
Oh my god.
But I was just like, wozers, like, what's going on here? Yeah, I think that's it. But so when we ended the call, I explained to her that I had 2 phones and that if like she wanted to reach me, just try the other one. And then she's just like, okay, just text me. So as she was like heading off to bed. Also, there's another thing that happened is just there was a lot of pauses, and we were just talking about this last night because you were talking in a voice call with somebody, and there was a lot of pauses.
Yeah,
and that's just what happens when you talk to someone for the first time.
Oh,
You're just
exactly.
kind of like, but then she was just like, we both were kind of like, yeah, sometimes our brains just don't work, and so, but there was one point there, she's like, do you want to ask me anything? And I was just like, I'm trying to think of something. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think of something. The gears are just constantly turning in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But she understood.
You didn't make a list beforehand for this occasion?
Yeah, I think that's what I'll probably do next time. Is just have
You should probably make a list, just in case.
So yeah, I texted her yesterday when I was at the gym because I had some, and I have not gotten a response back. So clearly you can now understand why I don't want to mess this up.
Oh, I mean, any instance you don't want to mess it up, obviously, but like the farther you make it, the harder it is to like for you to possibly lose.
So I just texted, just hey, like it's me, just how's it going, like, and I was expecting her to maybe try to call me but on my other phone, but she didn't. And I was always checking my phone yesterday on my other phone. I did actually bring my other phone with me today because in case she did text me on my other phone.
For sure.
Because I know it probably was not the best idea to do that, but like I said, I did it just for the sake of safety and shit. Because like I said, I just think like doing like calling each other on the phone or like just giving out phone numbers in general, I think it's just a very fast big step for me. So that's why I wanted to be cautious. We this happened before with a woman on another dating app. She was just like, just hit me your number, and I just gave her my old number. Which I didn't even lead to anything, so it was just like, with that. But yeah, so I've been juggling, trying to re-message her on Woo Plus to just see if everything's all good, just to like, because I know how some women are, that they just might procrastinate and shit, that they just forget about entirely, that you kind of have to do some of the work too.
Oh yeah.
Just be like, oh hey, oh hey, just like, so I've been juggling the idea of trying that, because it has been a day and there's been like nothing back. And like I said, like her saying that she just wants to change me not having to be on a date, I am just like, yeah, I don't want to mess this one up.
Yeah.
Because I will probably try to ask her out if I get the get that another conversation going.
Yeah. For sure.
And like, yeah, but I know, because even then when we were like just thinking, just like, I know she kind of like stopped me for like kind of thinking too far ahead when I was like kind of trying to think about me moving down to Louisiana, just being like, but that's just like my only issue is just the distance. Is just something that's, I'm down for distance, but I just think that's a little far.
Yeah.
Like, and again, like, this is coming from someone who was chatting with someone in California. She hasn't even she hasn't even read my last text.
Some people probably just don't check the apps as much.
Yeah.
As like some others do. Like we check the apps constantly.
I just go on because I'm bored.
Yeah.
Not in like that kind of way. I'm just genuinely bored.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are like, I'm only here because I'm bored. It's because they're just like looking for someone to fuck. But
oh, exactly.
I'm like, when I say I'm bored, I'm like genuinely bored. I have like nothing to do. I'm just scrolling on apps, seeing if someone will like swipe right on me, and
yeah,
I haven't gotten that. Like I said, like the Spark game that's on Woo Plus is like the only success I'm getting from that app, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to contemplate doing that. Because I'm starting to like this girl, even though it was just one talk. Like, I can clearly tell we're kind of in that the awkward stage because you just had your first conversation. But I'm very optimistic that once we get to know each other a little more, we will be like, we can talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like very sweet and stuff, and like I said, I was really just thrown off guard that she said she wanted to kiss me on the cheek.
Which kind of cheek?
Which cheek?
Which cheek?
The left or the which
the up
one?
Or down?
Oh. You shouldn't have just when I just heard that she just had a high sex drive, like I had like that neuron activate moment, like, oh shit.
Yeah. Because there's like, with me? With me?
Not object.
Yeah.
Not objecting here.
I'm okay with that. If you are. It's like, I'm the one who said that. It's like, oh, right, okay. Good.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know if like for me, but I do feel like I do have kind of a high like hormone, I guess you could say. Hormone levels, I guess you could say.
I think I do as well. I'm like, there isn't like a day where like I don't think about it like 30 or 40% of the time. And that's just like human nature.
There's just not a day that you're not thinking about cranking your hog.
Yeah. Or like wanting to crank your hog in someone else. There isn't a day where I don't think about Soldier Boying that beat.
So, unfortunately, as of recording today, was supposed to be a very special day for you.
It was.
But something happened.
Well, I had to be stuck here with you.
So what's going on with Matt?
So, basically, me and the mommy we're talking just fine, just talking about like Pirtle, because like I told her like, oh yeah, I'm just playing Pirtle with a friend, and then we talked about Pirtle, and like she talked about like, oh yeah, sorry for like not talking as much. Sometimes I'm working on my house, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I used to always work on my house with my dad, and go like outside and shit. And we talked about like she was like bringing up like, oh yeah, if we get to like know each other, you can feel free to come over and just chill and help out. And I was like, okay. And then that was the last time we talked, like a couple of days ago. And then like
I don't know much when it comes to older women, but I do know they go a little crazy for handymen and pool boys. So
I've thought about that a lot, but it's just like man, can you bring over the mulch? And I just like, it's like that one scene from like who's that fucking guy who's like the fucking supermodel, fucking Night at the Museum. You know who I'm talking about?
What scene?
Tom Daly in Night of the Museum.
Ben
Stiller, yeah, I forgot his name.
He's not a supermodel.
He is. Maybe he played one in a movie.
Zoolander. But I thought you were trying to say like Ben Stiller has the looks of an actual like supermodel. That's literally the whole joke of Zoolander. that he looks goofy.
In every movie, he's just like, he has that face like, oh yeah, okay.
That's because of Zoolander. You haven't seen Zoolander?
I think I have. I don't know.
When he's like a model and then like the Will Ferrell wants him to like assassinate the prime ministers.
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that right now, but I just imagine myself carrying mulch like Ben Stiller in that one scene from a movie where it's just like he was in like a mine shaft.
I think that was Zoolander.
Oh,
I think that was Zoolander. That his family. I'll have to Google it.
It might have been Zoolander. I've seen clips of it. I remember like that dolphin merman scene.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I literally looked up Zoolander mine scene. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean like
just walking up to it, trying to mew as good as possible. Like, you need this mulch, and it's like, yeah, can you put it down? And like, put it down where?
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
she's like, on the wood chips. Oh, what about wood chips?
when she says she wants a pool boy, like, well, looks like I gotta get my lifeguard certificate.
Yeah.
Looks like I gotta do
now I gotta go to school for that. Thanks. It's gonna be 6 months.
Why did you join? Did you have an act for saving lives?
No, it's just an older woman I'm trying to impress. I
want to impress all the MILFs at the pool.
Yeah. I want to have that scene from Grown Ups happen, but actually have a good voice. Anyways, yeah, so she became like radio silent for like the past couple of days, and then like last night we were talking like, yeah, I mean tomorrow was supposed to be the day.
First of all, you were worried that she kind of ghosted you.
Yeah. Yeah, which is why we had the conversation. Like, I mean, it sucks, obviously. But like whatever happens. And then literally when I woke up at like 1 a.m. or something, and I saw like a message from Bumble, and I saw a message from Tinder, and it was, I saw her name just barely, like with my blurry vision, and I literally did like the like I saw the time though, and I was like, you know what? I know who this is, but right now I just need some sleep. So I went back to sleep. And yeah, it was just basically I viewed the message after I took my shower a few hours later, and it was just her saying like, yeah, so I've been like non-existent over the past couple of days. I just got sick all of a sudden, and all that, and I was like, oh, that's okay, I hope you feel better. And it's unfortunate timing, obviously. It's just like, of course, like the weekend we're supposed to like go on a possible date. It's just like she gets sick, but it's always next weekend. And
you didn't ask?
I didn't want to be like overbearing. It's just like,
okay, yeah, I
wanted to like leave it up to her just to like bring it up maybe. I didn't want to be like, hope you feel better. Sorry about that. And be like, anyways, so are we still gonna meet up? Well, what's the deal with that? You know, like, I'm just gonna leave that up to her. And honestly, like, if she brings it up, it's like, damn, a older woman wants to still meet up with me. Okay. Man, please just let that happen. But yeah, other than that, like, I got like 2 other matches, not from the ones I told you about earlier, but just in general on Tinder.
Yeah, I'm considering reinvesting into Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, Tinder.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That is a cesspool a lot more now. Oh man. Let's not get into that.
Because I keep saying, I don't know if they're trying to bait me or what, but it's just like I keep seeing like most of my likes are recently active.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're trying to bait me or what. Or I don't know if they're bots that are just somehow just managed to like keep it on the down low. But I'm considering it.
Yeah. Because first match was this 25-year-old Turkish woman who, when I saw her, literally looked like fucking, she was like a character in like fucking Mean Girls or something. Like fucking model. Okay, you want to see a picture?
You can't see it, but I did like the notion, like, I need to be the judge of that.
Give me the phone. Okay.
Show me.
Show me the picture. Alright.
Oh,
Skull.
damn.
Skull. This is Jake's live reaction to the 25-year-old.
Why is it not?
You had to do
I
tap.
forgot. I forgot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. A little silly photo in there, yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, I was like, okay, good. Very nice.
Wants a long-term prior. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has not responded to me in 2 days.
Wait, is she actually a model?
I don't know. I just said she looks like a model.
She does look like a model.
Yeah, which is why I was like, so she wasn't verified before I liked her. And to message me, you had to be verified to talk to me.
Yeah.
And then a couple of days later, like a day or 2 later, I saw her instantly be verified. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, you're real. Chat?
Not even that. It's just like, wait, you want to talk to me and you look like that?
Chat? Guys?
Is she real?
She is real.
She is real.
She is real.
But yeah, she's very attractive. And there's another lady who liked me. 28-year-old.
Fine, let's I'm going. You know what?
Ever since I just upped the age, I've just gotten more success.
You know what?
You going down the Tinder hole again?
You know, I'm gonna check my I'm gonna check my credit card because my thing reset and I spent some money and I just want to see what the state of the vibe is.
Yeah, for sure. I don't have any boosts. Listen, I know I'm in an okay position, but I'm gonna buy 5 more boosts.
I still think 25 a week is the most like bullshit thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, and I love when it says like do the monthly. It's like $9.99 a week, and it's like, why don't you just offer that?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what? If none of them are verified, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna request a refund.
Yeah.
I'm gonna request a refund. Let's fucking do this.
Completely agree.
Show me.
Huh?
Yeah.
I just bought booze. What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Oh Jesus!
What?
Oh, okay. Well, this is more of a my preference thing.
Mhm.
But see this girl, and she's just like, she's kind of cute. First thing was her dog, and I was like, oh god, that's like a sign. There's gonna be like no pictures or anything. But then I look. So and I look and I'm like, okay, she's kind of cute. And then I look at her about me. And then I see the essentials, and I see she's 5'10".
Yeah.
Oh jeez, it's time.
Yeah.
So it says she's recently active. Okay, I'm gonna check this other one. Okay, yeah, this one's definitely. This one is not verified. It's just pictures of flowers and bugs.
I hate those.
And then it just says looking for fun. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's the one I knew about from my boost.
Yeah.
Which
Whatever with that one.
She's still figuring out. So I'm kind of. I don't know. Hang on.
Going on Woo Plus right now. I told
She changed her thing because she put on her thing that she loves to bully nerds and that she likes nerds. But okay, I'm gonna. All right, let me see how far she is. Oh, okay.
What?
87 miles. So that's. I think that. Hopefully that's the same state. We're in the same state?
Should be.
Or at least it's in the vicinity.
I mean,
as long as it's in like the. Like I said, I'm down for distance, but I'm mostly, if it's going to be distance, it's got to be in the same region at least.
Yeah.
Like just the same upward area that we're in.
For sure, yeah.
But she has okay, she has the same dog as me, so I wonder if that's why she matched.
Yeah. So for you, Boston is like 80-90 miles away from us. And it's an hour and 30 minutes.
That's not bad.
So yeah, that could be Massachusetts, like Provincetown or something.
She doesn't. She has an attitude, and that her dog doesn't like people. Okay. And she wrote that she has a good sense of humor, and that her con is none that she's funny. Okay. Because she's tall, I'm going for it. Because I think this might be the first time I've gotten a like or anything from a woman who's actually taller than me.
Yeah.
So, oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah. Man, that's a rarity.
Usually, I'd start off, but I'm gonna say her dog's adorable.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, your dog is very adorable.
I'll just write hi, because that seems more enthusiastic. Hi, your dog is adorable.
Yes.
I did get another one on a match on Tinder, but it's still unsent.
Mm-hmm.
Not verified, but if it looks like they have a personality, then
Yeah, same. Like I'll take the chance on it if they're not verified.
Now I'm gonna do a boost. Oh, it's only 30 minutes? What the fuck?
I forgot we buy boosts on Tinder.
Those super boosts are like 50 for like 3 hours. Jesus, that's. Oh god. Dog, if I'm gonna spend $50 on a boost, and I can just spend that on fucking like OnlyFans subscriptions, and I can just get the pleasure out. If I was gonna spend $50 on a fucking boost,
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
I mean, you can use 2 boosts for 120 minutes.
So it says,
Whoops.
alright, I'll do one. Okay, it says one primetime boost for 14. Boost while you sleep, y'all. I'm gonna be boosted at the best time. Okay, I actually like that boost at the best time because I was like, I was kind of iffy about right now, but that
I just started a 120-minute boost. It's like 2 hours or something. So
boost while you sleep, you'll automatically be boosted at the best time. Should I just do a regular fucking boost, or should I just do this primetime boost?
What is up to you? Primetime boosts kind of just go on their own when it's like you don't decide.
Yeah,
it just kind of does it for you.
Alright, I'm gonna do a half hour right now. Let's see if we get anything.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But I think that might be it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, like the video, and it's gonna probably do it. Sayonara.